Imagine a young man, barely out of his teens, living a life of luxury. He's a pilot, a doctor, and a lawyer, all while amassing a fortune through cunning schemes. This isn't fiction. This is the true story of Frank Abagnale, the notorious con artist who outwitted authorities across the globe. Frank Abagnale started a life of crime when he was young because he liked to break the rules and make money. Abagnale was born on April 27, 1948, in Bronxville, New York. He grew up in a middle-class home, but he quickly became interested in the high life. One of his first lives was pretending to be a Pan Am pilot, a job that would become very important to his later crimes. Frank Abagnale had already pulled off one of the boldest plans in history by the time he was 19. He had been able to pass himself off as an airplane pilot, a doctor, a lawyer, and more. However, his lies caught up with him in the end, and the FBI arrested him in 1969. Because he was being accused of fraud and forgery, Abagnale was in a tough spot because the law was against him. His bold escape plan came to him when things were like this. Abagnale's plan to get away was both brave and smart. He was able to get his kidnappers to give him special rights, like using a phone, by using his charm and personality. He took advantage of the situation by setting up a fake phone call to his lawyer. During the call, he told the guards that he was being moved to a different location. Abagnale made his move, getting out of prison and fleeing into the night while his guards didn't know what was going on. When Abagnale got away from the police, it started a game of cat and mouse that would captivate the whole country. With only his skills and the ability to lie, he set out on a cross-country journey, crossing the United States many times and taking many fake names along the way. Abagnale did everything from faking checks to pretending to be airplane pilots. He was always trying to avoid being caught. The FBI did everything they could, but Abagnale was always one step ahead. He left a trail of doubt and anger in his wake. He was great at hiding because he could fit in with any setting and situation. Police officers called him the chameleon because of this. The story of Frank Abagnale grew every day, and so did the strong desire to bring him to justice. The FBI began a national search to try desperately to catch Abagnale, but he kept getting away. Task groups were put together, signs with his picture were put up, and people were given prizes for information that led to his arrest. The police worked hard to find Abagnale, but he kept eluding them, slipping through their fingers over and over again. The chase hit its peak in 1971, when Abagnale was finally caught in France thanks to a tip from an airline flight attendant who didn't know what was going on. The fact that he was caught ended one of the most famous criminal cases in history, but it also made people wonder how well law enforcement works and how weak the criminal justice system is. Frank Abagnale's escape is still a great example of how charm, smarts, and drive can help you get away with something. His ability to trick the police and stay out of trouble for so long caught the public's attention and made him something of a folk hero. But it also woke up law enforcement by showing them how important it is to be more alert and tighten security in a world that is getting more complicated. Within the years after he was caught, Abagnale changed drastically. He gave up his life of crime and became dedicated to helping law enforcement fight fraud and identity theft. He is now known as one of the world's leading experts on white-collar crime and is a live model of how to change and stay strong. So, where does Frank Abagnale today? Does he still live a life of deception, or has he truly turned a new leaf? His story, a blend of audacious cons and a daring escape, continues to captivate. If you enjoyed this glimpse into his incredible life, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more true crime mysteries. And in the comments below, share your thoughts. What do you believe Frank Abagnale is up to now?